This video is brought to you by the phrase, nah. Hello and welcome to this edition of Dent Gaming. I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm actually going to narrate through this whole thing. If you like it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. Either way, I'm going to be reading the feedback. I'm going to be listening to you, the viewer. Alright, let's get into it. So a little ways into this match, I noticed that we got this guy triple taking my team. So I go ahead and go for the flank. For some reason they attack with the E to 8. I don't know why they did that, but I get a few shots in. He ends up retreating. But I'm like, nah, you ain't getting away that easy. I'm gonna track the tracker here. So I try to go get my first kill of the match. I looked around for him for a little while. I've sped up the footage obviously because I didn't see him. And I hear his ult go off right there, and I'm like, oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh boy. Adrenaline Junkie just beat the Bloodhound, and I am happy about that. So I ended up going over here to heal myself. I'm kind of camping out, waiting on his squad to come for the revive on him. I wait for it, and then I hear footsteps, and then I hear right there it went off. I'm like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So I haven't got my kill yet, but right there is my double kill to start the match out. Then a little bit more ways into it. We ended up camping out here. We roosted up there for a little while. We noticed a team. We moved into flank. We get in position. We actually camped here for a few minutes, actually, just kind of watching this team before I decided, you know what, I'm going to stir up a little bit of trouble. We put a couple pot shots on this Gibraltar here. I'm like, okay, the Wraith Portal's over there. There's where the Gibraltar shield is. I'm going to actually move in, and then he runs away. So after that, I decided to help my buddies out. I was like, oh, I'm going to go for the flank again, because, it worked out so well last time. We had the guy run away. So I'm trying to figure out where the other team is. So I'm like, I was like, okay, the ult goes off here. I'm like, okay, it's not affecting me. I'm moving in. I'm like, alright, let's do this. I see his buddy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, oh, I ran out of bullets. It was super embarrassing. I should have dropped the whole team here, but I ran out of ammo. I actually ended up getting knocked here. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed about that. I'm like, they're gonna thirst. Luckily, they didn't. So I ran around the corner. I'm like, hopefully my teammate reses me. I was lucky. He did. Thank you very much, Red Dev. So I heal up right here. I said, no better time than right here, right now. Let's go ahead and get this done. I'm like, all right, I'm going to push that team again. And then right then, I noticed Red Dev, the guy that revived me, is in trouble. So I'm looking around for him. I'm like, all right, he's over here. I'm like, there goes the culprit. I'm actually really disappointed in myself I didn't get that kill right there. But I ended up turning around the corner, dropping him. I'm like, alright, I'm going to go for the res. I slid past him accidentally, but I did hear some footsteps there. He gets L-starred, so I'm like, not happening. So right there, I actually thought I killed that Wraith, but it was actually the person I knocked. I didn't realize that the enemy was to my left. That was a dumb move on my part, so I just kind of booked it out of there and got to some high ground for safety. Kind of looking around, I'm like, alright, where are these guys at? I know they're here somewhere. What's going on? And then I hear the res again. So I kind of go in, I'm like, you ain't getting that. I'm like, alright, there are thirds around here somewhere. I'm going to try to get this revive here real quick. My buddy was trying to tell me to just thirst him. And I didn't know why. It's because he knew he had a gold shield, I guess. So we just came around and sandwiched him. Got the victory. Did not expect it. Honestly, I thought there was still another teammate there, and I was worried about that. But it ended up being a pretty good match.
You are the Apex Champions.
If you enjoyed the Carnage today, go ahead and hit that like button and maybe subscribe to the channel for more content. As always, I am your host, A Touch of Tard, and I look forward to seeing you all out in the frontier. Nah,